Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Love.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Assman and Love are the forwards. Exum is out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rondo and Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the center position. About this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
Wow. Passes to Rondo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And here are the Cavaliers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You had the sense, Greg, that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Mr. Reliable, Kevin Love, is a nightly double-double in this league.
That's right, Kevin, and it's because he reads the ball incredibly well. He knows where it's coming off the rim. And then on the offensive end, such a versatile scoring threat, right? He can get his points inside, he can go outside, you name it, Kevin Love's got it.
The first one falls. The 5th pick back in 2008 out of UCLA, Doris, Kevin Love, giving back to his alma mater.
That's right. He matched Russell Westbrook for the largest ever donation by a former student athlete. Named in his honor now, the Kevin Love Strength and Conditioning Center is helping others pursue their dreams. How cool is that?
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
James with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Pass to Love. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Kicks to Exum. Takes the 3.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate. Getting a taste of it right there.
Knocked away. And the Lakers turn it over again. Looking for their first basket of the game.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And here are the Cavaliers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. There's the feed to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. And he lays it straight in.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Garland. He's covered by Rondo. Garland the pass to Osman. Now here's Exum. Not a lot of room. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet out. And it's Drummond missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here. Still looking for their first make.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Howard. And the pass to Rondo. Lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now Garland. We saw him with 10 points last game. And he gets the bucket. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by LeBron James. Love finds Exum. 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
4 seconds left. The Lakers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
The elevation and athleticism of LeBron at his size, just incredible.
Cavaliers trailing. Now here's Garland. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Drummond. The dish now to Exum. Drummond trying to get himself free. And it's Exum. That time on the assist by Drummond.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game, Kevin.
And the Lakers have possession. Rondo scanning the floor. Pass to Davis. Sinks that one from the post.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Garland the pass to Exum. And here's Love. Over Davis. And that one hits back iron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Anthony Davis.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Now, here's Garland. Love outside. Pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Off the left rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 5. Rondo with it. Garland picks him up. LeBron, good. James has got 8 points.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Now here's Exum. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Exum passes to Love. Here's Garland. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
LeBron outside. The pass to Davis. Shoots over Garland. Again, Los Angeles.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Here's Osman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Exum. Love finds Drummond. Over Howard. Good D by Howard.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Exum dishes to Love. Back to Exum. Over Caldwell Pope. And Exum gets it to go on the assist by Love. Exum's got his second bucket tonight.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Sexton in for Exum. Here's Thompson. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
The first free throw is good. Of course, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Nancy's checked in for Drummond. Los Angeles on D. It's a 5-point game. Nance with no one around. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Boy, Larry Nance hitting the mid-range jumper. My goodness, this young forward has done about everything they've asked him to do.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James looking it over to the middle. The drive by Nance. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, the combination of length and athleticism. When Larry Nance puts it on the deck, look out. Nice job to draw the contact.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers.
You know what I love about Larry Nance Jr.? This guy came into the league as a tremendous athlete, but his skill set just keeps improving. The passing, the shooting, I love it.
Now here's Bradley. He averages a bit over 6 points a game, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. Bradley finds Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Thompson with the rebound. And a quality defender. Larry Nance doesn't need Doris the ball to impact the game.
No doubt, Kevin, because he's willing to rebound the ball out of his area. He's willing to be a high motor guy on the defensive end. His activity is always a big lift to this team.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Sexton.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now, here's Green. He's guarded closely. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Osman. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Green. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. From deep. But they recover it. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
A minute 50 left in the first. Pass to McGee. Passes to Kuzma. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
And here is Dellavedova. The open look here for Sexton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
1:16 left here in the first quarter. Bradley passes to McGee. Morris, left side. He can't get it to go. Nance with some nice D. Cleveland leading by 4. Sexton the pass to Dellavedova. Down low. Here's Nance, and again it's Cleveland.
Boy, if you will let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Kuzma, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Zizic has checked in for the Cavaliers. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 4. Sexton kicks to Osman. Pass to Nance. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Sexton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 6 points for Colin Sexton.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, you have to love how Bradley is running the pick and roll at this point. He's making quick, decisive decisions.
Over in the corner, Osman. And that's a foul called on Ante Zizic. That's his first foul. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Nance out there with Zizic, and it's Dellavedova in at point guard. That free throw, no good. Boris, when you watch the game now, Biggs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane that you've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot-blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet, and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
Shot clock at 3. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kuzma can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 6. There's the pass to Osman. Back to Nance. And that one is off. Great tee that time from Green. It's Bradley on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Morris.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
To the inside, it's stolen by Morris. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. And Kuzma slams it in.
Just and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now here is Dellavedova, guarded by Bradley. Dellavedova with the ball, jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bradley passes to Morris. Offensive rebound. And Exum comes to help. And another shot. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Sexton. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
He lobs it up. McGee's shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Here's Zizic, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sexton, the pass to Love. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Oh, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Now, here's Garland. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Here's Exum. Here's Love. Over Davis. And Love gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Elite rebounder has always been a descriptor of Kevin Love's game. This guy takes tremendous pride in that aspect.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He had 10 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Count that bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Garland with it. He's covered by Rondo. Zizic kicks to Sexton. And it's denied.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Drummond's checked in for Ante Zizic. Here's Drummond. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Garland. He has 7. Davis against Love. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Rondo kicks to Davis. Back to Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Passes it to Garland. Here's Sexton. Here's Love. The reverse. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
James checked in for Dwight Howard. The Lakers trail. LeBron outside. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 6.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Garland. Out to the wing. Here's Sexton. Drains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis, that was worth the price of admission.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Now, Garland. He has 7. Pass to Exum. Love in the post. He's against Kuzma. Love can't hit.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
James wide open. Another miss by James.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Love throws it down.
Hey, forget that Love can get up and finish like that. Nicely done.
LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the pass to Rondo. Here's Davis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. For Los Angeles, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And that one falls for Davis. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Over Davis. And James pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Davis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 7. Looking to end the run. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Thompson.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Lakers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. To the paint, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 7. Garland the pass to Drummond. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Drummond's got 5 points so far.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Here's Thompson. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And Thompson becoming so good at getting a shot up at the right angle so it can't be blocked.
Lakers leading by 5. Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they'll keep possession. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Exum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Boy, how terrific is Dante Exum getting into the paint. Forces the defense to foul him there, Kev.
That's good from Exum. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Markieff Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Cavaliers, Larry Nance is checked in for Drummond. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Now here's LeBron. He's got 14. The shot comes out. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. They get it again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, who says this isn't a contact sport? Larry Nance taking the initiative to draw the foul. Nice.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Dante Exum. Both free throws good from Nance.
What a story Larry Nance Jr. is, guys, because at 16, this is a young man who was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Remarkably, it didn't slow him down. This guy has become a great role model for kids everywhere. Control the disease with a very strict diet. That's what he's done.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Bradley. Morris. Feeds to McGee. Another shot.
Yeah, that's a case where you don't always have to get the block to play good defense, and Thompson did a great job on that possession.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A big night so far for Kyle Kuzma. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Nice spin off the left rim and in. James has got 16 points.
So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
Rondo gets the bucket.
He's just gotten so much better at being able to pull up in traffic there off the dribble. Rondo can make the D pay if you fall asleep.
Here's Love. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Davis. And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
Free throw good, James. And the bright lights of LA, perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Howard. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And the layup's good off the glass. Howard's got his first basket.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Osman. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Garland kicks to Drummond. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Exum. Drummond with it. He's covered by Rondo. Shoots from the right block. And it's Drummond missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The Lakers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, not an easy act to follow if you're Cedi Osman, right? You are taking over for LeBron James, one of the greats in the game, but I love his confidence.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. LeBron outside. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland leading the charge. And that one drops. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter. And the 31st pick back in 2015, Osman, a do-it-all energy type of player, Doris.
Yeah, he was one of LeBron's favorite teammates when he led the Cavs. They trained together all summer. No better role model for Cedi than perhaps the best player in NBA history.
Here's Rondo. Darius Garland picking up that last basket.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Osman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The pass to Davis. Back to James. Three-pointer. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Drummond working against Howard. And it's Drummond missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got 18 points.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here's Exum. He's got 6. And here is Garland. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Love. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Howard. Goes up again, and the jumper falls for him. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Zizic has checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Love. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rondo passes to LeBron. Howard with it. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Davis. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group, the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
And that's a foul called on Ante Zizic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bradley with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, it's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for, but you have to love the defensive effort to challenge that shot by Kevin right there. This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Garland, no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Shoots from 14. Davis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
That second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Garland. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 15 points, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Kuzma, that's good.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Garland, the pass to Love. That shot is off. Excellent D from Howard. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And it's Green, missing. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And there's the call on Howard. That's his third foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Nance comes in for Jetty Osman. Sexton, he's checked in for Exum. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Here's Thompson, goes back up. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. And that's a foul called on Ante Zizic. And that'll be his third foul so far. Green passes to Bradley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Dwight Howard. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 10th in rebounding, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. So he gets them both.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Howard kicks to McGee. Makes it off the glass. McGee's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
And Doris, Danny Green included in that Kawhi DeRozan trade, and he's an underrated player in his own right.
No doubt, Kevin, because when you examine the net rating, which is basically what impact does a player have on winning, Danny Green is one of the best in the league. This guy is an all-defensive guy. He can make shots when he's open. You can plug him in at a couple of different positions. So much to like about Danny Green.
He hits both from the stripe.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Back to Bradley. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Sexton. Morris kicks to Green. And stolen by Sexton. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Passes it to McGee. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Nance. Shoots over Kuzma. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Nance.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Bradley off the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 13. Here's Nance. They get the rebound. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. LeBron against Nance. Kuzma. That one misses.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Garland kicks to Nance. Again, the Cavaliers score. 59 seconds left in the third. Now Bradley dishes it to McGee. And there's the pass to Green. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. That one a little long. The Cavaliers trail by 8.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Well, you want to make sure you maximize that first shot in this 2 for 1 situation, though. Don't take a bad one just to accomplish it.
.30 seconds left to play in the third. Nance against LeBron. Drills it from outside. James has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Garland dishes to Sexton. All alone. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers leading by 7, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Tristan Thompson, and it's Nance in at the 3 spot. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Lakers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Rondo on top. James has a 2-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Sexton. It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Stops, pops, and again the Lakers no good. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to James. Back to Rondo. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Davis. Over Thompson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Sexton deciding where to go with it. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Nance.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
LeBron against Nance. Pass to McGee. He tries for 3. They get it again. Davis. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Rondo. The pass to Sexton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Pass to McGee. Caldwell-Pope outside. The feed to Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Osman comes in for Nance, and it's Dante Exum in for Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 12. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 5 assists tonight.
And at his best is Rondo. when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Love for three. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And Davis sends it back. To the middle, here's James, and LeBron throws it down hard.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Sexton. Tipped away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For three, Love. Great D that time from Davis.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the shot goes in. Davis has got 18 points now here in the second half.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now, here's Sexton. Inside. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Pass to Love. To end the drought. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Now, here's Exum. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Good on the shot. That's 10 points for Dante Exum.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Down low, here's Drummond, and it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's James. A floater, basket good. LeBron's got 31.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sexton the pass to Love. Now Exum. Here's Drummond. That shot off the mark. Excellent D from Howard. Caldwell Pope for three. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 19-point game. And it's Exum in the corner. And it's sent back by Howard. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Now here's LeBron. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
You guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Lakers leading by 22, and a wide open look for Rondo. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. The Cavaliers shooting around 41% on the night. Garland, the pass to Love. Over Davis. Love can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lobbed up there for Love.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure. But it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Now here's Drummond, following the miss by Kevin Love. Exum. No good on the three. Davis with it. Picked up by Love. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 35.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Garland kicks to Exum. Drummond up top. Love right side. Over Davis. Another miss by Love. Lakers leading by 22. James right side. And LeBron throws it down.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Garland, the pass to Love. Over Davis. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now here's James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
And it's good, 2 points. James has got 40 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Zizic. Back to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Windler, the pass to McKinney. Here's Thompson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Here's LeBron following the score by Cleveland. It's hauled in by McKinney. Here is Porter. The pass to McKinney. From the wing, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Waiters. Feeds it to LeBron. Clock at 6. Back to Waiters. A 3-ball. The shot that time not on target. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.